Hey guys, welcome to Abstract Consciousness. I'd like to quickly go over some thought experiments that you might find interesting. Now, before I start, I'd like to say that I don't really believe in the possibility of time travel in the near future, if at all, and I'll probably cover the reasons behind this in a later video. For the purpose of these thought experiments, however, I'm going to assume it is possible. In this first experiment, we've built a small time machine. The machine itself doesn't travel through time, but instead bores a hole through time. In essence, anything placed into it after it's been turned on will return to the point where it was first turned on, linking any future time to one specific time in the past. After turning on the machine, a red ball comes out. From this, we can assume two things. First, that in the future, something or someone will place a ball in the machine, and that whatever events lead to this will always have had happened. Since if these events don't happen, then that ball can't exist in the present. So, do we have free will based on this? Can the possibility of time travel and free will both exist? Another question we have to ask is the ball we now have the same ball that will go into the machine in the future? And if it is, where did it come from? In the second thought experiment, we're going to have a more traditional time machine. It will allow us to go into the past and then return to just after the point we left. What we are going to do is go into the past and bury a box. Then we will later dig up in the present. Also in this box, we will place a note. Now, since we already know we are going to go into the past to bury this box, and where we're going to bury it, we can save a bit of time and go dig up the box first, since it'll already be there. When we get to the spot, we dig up the ground and find the box. Opening it up, we find a note and add a check mark. Then take it back into the past and bury it again. Based on this experiment, the box does not leave its time loop. We know that it is the same box as before since we put it there. A few questions are raised, though, from this. How many check marks would be on the note? If we add one to it before bringing it into the past, and it doesn't magically reset somehow, since its time loop is unbroken, do the numbers continue to rise? If so, where are we in this? How many of our future selves have done this before? How old is the box from its perspective? Anyway, these are just some of the things to think about. If there's anything I've overlooked or not thought about, let me know in the comments. If you like this video, please let me know, and any thoughts on future videos are appreciated.